My name's Stone Rochelle. My favorite hobby/talents outside of CrossFit would be playing music. I play the drums mostly. I'm in jazz band, drumline, and rock band at school. And the rock band's also at school. And I play a couple other instruments like guitar, piano, and a little bit of bass. The motto or phrase that I live by, off the top of my head last week, the quote of the week at CrossFit was, the only way to get better is to do more than you can. And that applies to me a lot, and I like to live by that when I do workouts and stuff. Something you might not know about me is that I've been in a bunch of plays. I act usually in the summers. I've been in a ton of plays. I've been in Footloose, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was my first one, and I've been in a ton of them. Okay. When I was younger, my athletic background, I did soccer at AOSO for 5 years, YMCA basketball for 5 years. I did t-ball when I was really little, and I did football for a year, and water polo for 2 or 3 years. I've been with CrossFit since December of last year, 2013, and I started doing CrossFit because I wanted to get in better shape, wanted to start working out, and CrossFit seemed like a great place to start, and it's really challenged me, and I've learned a lot from it, so it was a great choice. My favorite WOD was January of this year. I did a zombie apocalypse WOD that Casey made up, and it was super fun, and I really enjoyed doing it, and there was a lot of slam balls, which I love, and obstacle course, and it was a lot of fun. My least favorite WOD would probably have a lot of burpees and a lot of running. Those are my 2 least favorite things to do, so that would be that, yeah. My favorite lift is probably back squats, because you can do a lot of weight, and it feels good, and it's not too hard for me. My perfect WOD would have probably something with kettlebells and push presses and slam balls, probably. One thing I did at CrossFit that I didn't think I would be able to do before was my first strict pull-up, which I just got a couple months ago, and I've been working at it for a long time, so that was a pretty big accomplishment. One thing I've done at CrossFit that I didn't think I'd be able to do before is actually get my form better at weightlifting. When I first came here, someone not saying who said my mobility was really bad, and then so I was working at it for a while, and eventually I got my deadlift up to 295, and so that was a really big thing for me. Motivation for CrossFit WOD would be definitely the music helps a lot, especially when it's a song I know, and I can sort of sing along in my head, and it makes it seem faster. And other motivation, when the coaches say like, come on, let's go, that always helps. And just everyone around you encouraging you is always helpful as well. My results since I came to CrossFit, I've dropped a few body fat percentages, which has been great, and improved my PRs on a ton of lifts, almost all of them. And that's been a really big accomplishment for me. My main reason for joining CrossFit would be probably to learn how to work out. I had worked out at the YMCA for a little while, and I didn't really honestly know what I was doing. So, and I played sports, but that isn't the same thing. So I came here to learn how to work out. Advice for someone new or just joining CrossFit, I'd probably tell them that it gets a lot better, and if you put in the time and the effort, you can definitely improve a ton, no matter where you start from. Something that I've experienced that I didn't originally expect to experience at CrossFit would be my endurance. I don't have a lot of endurance, or at least before I started, and so since I've started, my endurance has improved a lot. CrossFit for me means effort. If you put in 100% effort every time you come here, you're gonna see improvement. It doesn't even really matter what you're doing as long as you're putting in effort. And so that's pretty much the CrossFit ideology.